What's next for the Wyatt Six, and here's why I think the feud with American Made continues. We saw Uncle Howdy make his in-ring debut this past Monday Night Raw against Chad Gable, picked up a W in about 11-minute match. Good quality match, good debut overall. But what's next for this faction? We've seen both factions fill out. American Made getting Ivy Nile, the Wyatt Six being complete so far, what we think. But what's next for this? Because I don't think it's over, right? The Wyatt Six had their match against the Creeds. Uncle Howdy had his against Chad Gable, but the two forces haven't met like all together. What if this is all leading to some kind of match at Bad Blood? What if this is leading to a Firefly Funhouse match at Bad Blood? The Wyatt Six could have a lot of history there. They could have a lot of fun with Chad Gable and his crew, right? If they had some kind of cinematic Firefly Funhouse match at Bad Blood, you could incorporate everyone's history, right? The Firefly Funhouse could be anything. Like we saw it with John Cena and Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. Like they tipped into like NWO John Cena, a little bit of a heel turn, like Thugonomics. Like you can play into all of that. So if they had a Firefly Funhouse match with the Wyatt Six and American Made, you could go into like the Shorty G stuff. Jason Jordan still works for the company. You could even have him show up in like the old American Alpha gear, kind of like, distract Chad Gable. You could do the Creed stuff, but more importantly, on the Wyatt Six side of stuff, with Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, you could do the B Team. You could do Bo Leave. You could do Nikki Cross's like superhero stuff. You could do like a Love Is Blind, like some kind of promo by Joe Gacy. Dexter Loomis could do something like you could have Indy in there or something like that. There's a lot of history with both sides and a lot of past characters that you could kind of dip into. Also, at the same time, if the Firefly Funhouse match is in, say, the Wyatt compound or the swamp or wherever they're being billed from now, at the end of that, you could have the reveal of, say, Alexa Bliss, right? Like you've seen all these little teases of the door being open. We know Uncle Howdy has the key in his hair on his shoulder, the key of David, maybe, that opens doors that can't be opened, shut things that can't be shut, that kind of thing. We could see at the end the swamp door open that we've been seeing in all these teasers. The swamp door open, Alexa Bliss walks out and helps them win. I think it's a good idea. I really think it's a good idea. Cinematic matches I like a lot. I know it takes away from the live crowd. If you're going to Bad Blood, you might be a little disappointed you don't get to see the group live if that's what they do. But at the same time, being at home TV viewer, I've always liked cinematic matches. You can play around with them a lot. It's not something I want all the time. Obviously, live wrestling, nothing's going to beat live wrestling. But yeah, I think a Firefly Funhouse match with these two factions would be awesome. Like I said, you could play into the history of everyone's characters. You could have a lot of fun with it. You could have people enter in. Like I said, all the references would be wild too. Like if they did a Firefly Funhouse match pre-taped somewhere out in some bayou swamp or something, like the amount of references to Harper and Wyatt and everything that they would be able to put into that would be just a dream for us Bray Wyatt fans, Wyattverse fans. It would be incredible. Let me know if you like my prediction about what could happen next with the Wyatt Six. There's a lot of potential out there that could go after the new Judgment Day. I mean, anybody that's a heel that's turned their back on their partner or teammate, they're fair game for the Wyatt Six, because the Wyatt Six are targeting liars and people that have turned their back on family. So there's a lot of potential there, but I don't see the feud with American Made and Chad Gable ending just yet until the factions themselves, everybody in the factions, come face to face. But let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more. I cover everything in the Bray Wyatt universe. We're also doing a series called Words of the Red, where we break down every single Bray Wyatt promo ever, starting at the beginning from FCW, working our way through NXT, main roster, all that. So check my channel for that. There's a whole playlist on all the episodes we've done so far. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you in the next video.